Hey everyone, Sheevaun Moran here, driving for your success. And the conversations I'm seeing and having recently are about some significant challenges of upper limits that are hitting a health issue. It reminds me of a story of a client, kind of what I call my Wayback Machine, more than 10 years ago. And this beautiful soul came to me. She had a job and she really just wanted more and things to work better and her life to get on track. And as we continue to work through the energetic container limits, the mental limits, the emotional limits, the relationship limits, there were a lot of these limits. And as we work through these in very bizarre ways, she would hit another level and her body would have a fit and her body would get sick. Know what I'm talking about? And we got her from $150,000 a year income. I think the next level was $600,000 a year. And she wanted to go and move to another company, and the other company was giving her more responsibility. And okay, so we worked through that. That was amazing. She went to the other company. She did a few things and thought, oh God, I got to go back to this other founder. She and I have a rhythm. And so she goes back to this other company and she hit another health limit. And this other health limit got bigger and more compounded. And one of the reasons it got more compounded is because she was going to take more of a leadership role. She was going to need to use different parts of herself, learn to be someone different, physically, energetically, emotionally, and especially out into the community. And it's not like she wasn't up for the task. It was her inner voice, upper limits, that are not so loud. I mean, we have inner voice upper limits that often stop us. I mean, I can tell you tons of mine. I've told you a bunch of those in previous episodes, but hers was really an unknown. And it was unknown because it was such a foreign concept to get such big numbers. And so the next level that was going to get hit was about $2 million. And it was based upon, we helped her with a new sales methodology. And we helped her have a new type of conversation with this entrepreneur. And so she ended up getting some, piece of the company in a partnership role. And it was a very unique perspective based upon my history of helping companies grow and get sold. And so I was helping the employee inside of the company help the entrepreneur grow the business. So that's called an intrapreneur. Anyway, so resilience that we were helping her get on track with was no matter where she went financially, physically, mentally, and relationally, because relationships broke during that time, that we were going to get to that next level. So long story short, we got her to a buyout, meaning she got to be part owner of that company, and that company got sold for about $10 or $11 million. So her part was $10 or $11 million. The company got sold for a couple $100 million. The thing that is important to acknowledge here for you is, where are you not being resilient? And you are having inner upper limits that you don't know you're hitting. Most times people hit those inner upper limits when it comes to money and it comes to health. And that's a whole way that it needs to be new, rebirthed, reborn, reset, and reignited. So what are your upper limits that you're not aware of, that you keep hitting and maybe falling back to? Anyway, comment below and subscribe, like, share, and do all those really cool things. And I want to hear from you. Sheevaun Moran, go to sheevaunmoran.com, SheevaunMoran.com.